Today is June 26th, our last day of doing mite checks in this heat wave that has come over Maryland. Ow. It is 76 degrees today. The humidity doesn't feel as high as it did the last 2 days. And we're actually supposed to have a cool down. Like, I think my husband said it was going to be like 70 something degrees as a high tomorrow, which is really nice. But it might rain, so I don't know. We're on to Renee is our last hive to do our mite checks on. I've been really surprised by the findings of the last mite checks that we've done, so this is really surprising. I'm looking forward to finding out where Renee sits as far as her mite counts. So let's jump in. Ladies are active. It is early. It's almost 7. Let's see, what time is it actually? 6:43 a.m. Trying to get out here early. Alright, this one is another hive that's in the sun, and due to these copper tops looked nice at first, you know? Now they're starting to, I forgot what the word is, but they're kind of changing a little bit. And, but the darkness of the top causes it to be scorchingly hot in the sun, in this heat. So I put some insulation on it, because like it gets so hot you really can't even touch it. You can't even touch it, it'll burn your hands. Yeah, surprisingly, hello ladies, good morning. The only one I found drones in, I believe, was Sharon's hive. Nobody else has drones anymore. We'll find out if, at least they're not producing, they're not making any drones. Sharon was the only hive I saw drones still being laid. Oh gosh, they are out and about. I opened can you see the front of the hive? Yeah. This is it. They are a small colony. Wow, they are really out and about. Look at them flying in the front. Almost every single one of them has pollen baskets. It's like they all got the memo to come back at the same time with their pollen baskets. Surprise! Knock, knock, ladies. Hello, good morning. This was the bait frame, and it looks like they've mostly drained it, for the most part. This side looks still nice and fat and has a lot of nectar in it. Yeah, this side they have not drained. It still looks nice. Doesn't look like they've built on it. Well, was that old? Is this old or new? This is the only side. This side has nothing going on it. I have to look back at my other videos. Haven't seen any small hive beetles yet. We are at the queen excluder. I would say that the oil trays are doing their job, because I see a lot of it, not a lot, but a bunch of them down in the oil trays. They've started propolizing a little bit of the queen excluder. I like it. So they got brood in here, but again, like the other colony, they're filling it in with pollen. Like the whole middle section is pollen. Got a handful of Okay, so there's some young larvae here in the middle of this one. Got some super newbies running around. This actually might be a decent frame to shake. Due to this size. This side is this is a good one. Oh, look at that super newbie. I don't like that. I hate doing the whole 300 thing. I know it's the most accurate mite count thing. Thankful that you don't, there's so many of them, and you don't have to do the mite count all the time. What are they doing over there? She's some wonky comb. Let's find her. Let's see if we can find the queen. Didn't see her on that one though. But I always feel better if I can find my queen before I do a mite wash, and that way I know for sure I did not wash her. This is a decent brood frame. We got some wonky comb there. It's okay. I'll see it next time and say the same thing. This is also a pretty decent frame to shake. And if I shake this one, then I could maybe fix the wonky comb. Very light. Lots of eggs. Lots and lots and lots of eggs. It's a new frame. She's loving it. Brood pattern looks great. Yep, eggs and all the way to big old fat larva in the middle. There she is. That dot is still bright and blue. She's loving that new comb. She gets her steps in every day. 1,500 to 2,000 eggs a day? That's wild. So many bees traveling along with her, and she's just kind of like plowing through them. She's staying next to the edge where it's harder for me to catch her. There we go. There we go. Got her. She actually walked in on that one. Thank you. I know. Plastic's not fun, right? You don't want to walk on the plastic. I'm going to set you right here, Miss Queen. She's a big one, too. She's a decent size. I would say out of Miss Lee and Renee, probably the bigger queens in the apiary. Not great. Yeah, not great. I might take the drone comb. I'm feeling like most, if not all, besides Sharon, are done with their drones right now. So I'm actually going to take the drone comb. Even though it has a lot of honey right here, I just broke the seal. It was connected to this frame, and they are obsessed. They're obsessed. Sorry, ladies. I'm gonna give them a couple of frames. This is a new one I think I put in not too long ago, so they're building on that one. I'll replace their drone frame. And I'll put the other one. They're not making honey. Sorry, Dad. But I don't know, should I keep the Queen of Slaughter? I'll try one more time. I'll keep it in for one more cycle. and see if they do anything with it. I'll put this one on the end. But yeah, I think they're done with drones. No small hive beetles. I haven't seen one yet, at least. I even checked the wells of the drone comb and I didn't see any small hive beetles in there. So they're managing their space extremely well. Alright, that's the part we all hate. We all hate this part. Okay, get a good grip on it. Okay, coming back to this. Alright, so now, got a bucket of bees. Bucket of bees. Shake a bunch of them in. Put them in there. Close that up. Put them out of their misery immediately. Put it to the side. The rest of these ladies get to live. We'll put them back on top. Let them disperse. Good stuff. Alright. Then we're gonna fix this wonky comb here. There's, I see 1, 2, maybe 2.5, 3, 3.5 bald brood cells. Really not that many. Yeah, not that many. Cutting this off. I'm gonna take this. Because at first I thought it was a queen cell. Thought it was a queen cell hanging down. I said, hey, what they doing there? Alright, and then I'm going to take this and say, hey, anybody want to ride? So funny, when you show up with this thing, they do start running. Wish I could videotape it. But when they see the frame, they start running for it. Whoever's left and wants to come, get up on here. This tart takes a second. I should probably cover my hive up. I didn't. But best practice would have been to throw a cover on top. Thank you, ladies, for your participation. Not that you had much choice in it, and I'm sorry about that. Bye, love. Bye. I love you. Make smart choices. What'd you say? Every day. That's right. Love you. Alright, we got our queen in here. You see how big she is? She's a pretty decently sized queen. She's up here at the top. Now she's up right there. I think she's pretty large. For a queen. She's pretty. Alright. She's coming down. She smells her ladies. And she's in the crack. I don't like them walking on the top. When I put the queens in, I want them to go in. I like to put them on like a seam. Excellent. All the ladies are going in with their pollen baskets now. We're gonna play cleanup. And then we're gonna do our mite wash. But so far, the numbers is as follows. Mimi, 1 mite. Carol, I believe it was 3 mites. Sharon, 0 mites. That's insane. Miss Lee, she's a small colony and she had 5 mites. And now Renee. Oh, wait, got some more. Ooh, yeah, here they are. There we go, there we go. I must have swished some more out. I'm gonna keep going. Let me keep rubbing it. Let me keep rocking it a little bit. I did this for a good long time with Sharon because I was like, I can't believe she has 0 mites. There's no way. I shook it well after I turned off the camera and nothing else came off. So couldn't believe that. Here we go, here we go. Oh gosh, they're all coming off now. Ooh, yeah, this might actually be a high mite count. Hold on. Let me keep doing this. This swooshing seems to have worked. There we go, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, latest count is 8. Because some of them look new. Like when they're the mites newly come out of the cells, like they're newly phoretic phase. Like they're not quite super, super dark red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Aw, I hate that for you. Maybe that's why they're not making that much honey. Maybe they're just not. And you know, I think those 2 hives were the only ones I really saw any bald brood going on, too, so. Alright. I'm sure there was some in the other ones, too, though. They all have mites to some degree. Alright, well that is the end of the video. We are going to clean up this mess. We're gonna have to figure out some sort of mite treatments here coming up. I was kind of hoping to wait until after I pull the honey. That was at least my plan. They're not making much honey though, and I feel like some of them, the ones that are making honey, probably gonna need a little bit more time. Maybe 2 or 3 more weeks. Especially Sharon. So, I'm gonna think about this, about how to move forward. I can't use formic right now because that is temperature sensitive and it is way too hot for formic. So we are going to go over, I'm gonna think about these options here and move forward. Anyways, Dad, love you. That was it for today. All the time, every day, and I'll see you later. Bye.